This is a quick video showing you my trip to the Nurburgring back in 2014 on my GSXR 750 SRAD. Been fascinated with the Nurburgring for years, been playing it on PlayStation, so I've been meaning to visit it for a good amount of time. So I set off from Worthing, south coast, down to Folkestone to catch the Channel Tunnel. Pretty cold start to the morning, but check-in was really easy. Grabbed myself a coffee, just about enough time, and then hopped on the train. Fairly long drag along the E40 here from Calais down to Eupen in Belgium, where we cut across and the scenery gets a little bit more interesting. But the most exciting bit here really was the traffic jam, just weaving through. Just a couple of adjustments on the bike there. Chance to stretch our legs. So we are cutting through Belgium here. Quite enjoyed these traffic lights.
One, go!
Then through some national park type scenery. Really bumpy roads here, but very nice all the same. These little towns we passed through were just immaculate, just lovely. Horses in the front garden there. And the roads heading towards the Nurburgring, just amazing, sweeping bends, excellent surface. This is just heading down into Adenau, which is pretty much on the Nurburgring. Or the Nurburgring is on Adenau. We were staying in a hotel just outside there in a village called Kaltenborg. Looked not too far away on the map, but actually when we got there, it's a little bit further out than we expected. We're just heading into Kaltenborg now here. This is the Hotel Gran Turismo, which was really nice. The owner was really pleasant, very understanding. We just told him that it's a little bit too far out for us, and then we'd like to look for somewhere closer into town.
Oh, a bit further out than I thought.
We had our eye on the Hotel and Nordschleife, which is literally on the corners. You can see the track from the balcony. Get your own personal garage, so you can put the bikes in there. It looks like it does a decent breakfast, so that looked like just a ticket. Unfortunately, the hotel was all full up, so the owner, Eddie, kindly offered us his guest house further down the road. How much room do two people need? 1, 2, 3 beds. 4 beds. Dining area. 4 more beds. So the outside bit. If we take a bigger group in the next couple of years, then we'll definitely book this place. So we're just riding up here from the guest house owned by the hotel and the Nordschleife back through the Adenau village. We'll just pass the hotel itself now, so the petrol station very nearby, very handy. And there's a little cafe bar type thing called the Pitstop, which is pretty pleasant. Literally just outside the hotel. It's the hotel on the left there. And that yellow truck is one of the Nurburgring's own in-house recovery vehicles. Day 2, we just found out by chance there was some racing on and it was free to go along and watch. Germans seem to really enjoy it. Motorhomes galore, there's loud music playing, barbecues going, they seem to really get right into it. So we just parked up and had a look at that. GTs, your SLSs, all that type of machinery. It's actually a really good ride up to the Nurburgring. It's just the little windy roads through Adenau. A currywurst and chips with a beer. Delicious. So after staying in the guest house as emergency accommodation, Eddie told us we can come on up to the hotel itself. So there we are, just taking our bikes out of our own garage. Just a little ride up to the track itself, see what's going on.
Come on, I keep forgetting which way to look at junctions. I'm like, I can't remember. Might turn everything backwards.
So we actually went to the track itself to book ourselves on a lap here. One of the Touristfahren sessions. About €28 a lap, I think it was. Plenty of bikes, plenty of cars. So unfortunately, it was a mixed day. Saw this pearlescent orange Lamborghini Gallardo in the car park, and couldn't help but notice the owner had matching neon orange shoes. Every hour we seem to be losing sort of 20 minutes closure where cars would crash or break down, track had to be closed. So I'm actually out on the track now. Been looking forward to this for ages. Nothing can prepare you for how the track feels compared to what it's like on a PlayStation or rehearsing on YouTube videos. Just the camber, the up and down, it's totally nothing like it at all. Although the corners are the same. There's an expert on the track here, they know the track really well, and although I'm getting passed by some pretty meaty cars here, Porsche GTs and stuff, M3s, even sort of modest cars are passing me, you'll notice, and I'm not ashamed to admit it really, I really was playing it safe. I just want to get round safely, enjoy it, and that Peugeot 309 passed me there, how embarrassing. Yeah, just get around safely, get home on that same bike, so just didn't want any trouble really. Spent most of the lap in the gutter really. I had 2 laps, and the second lap I definitely gave it a little bit more, but I was still very, very safe. I'll definitely go back again, but I just wanted to be safe on this one. I absolutely lost my friend Rob on this one. He was, even on his BMW GS 1150, left me for dead. Not surprised really, much better rider than I am. You can see his full lap actually if you click here on the top of the screen. Always very wary of this corner here because this seems to be the one that people video the most accidents from on YouTube. Porsche's galore, as you can see. Creep past a car on the straight, I think.
That's enough of that for a day. Just glad to have made it. There.
So I checked out, really happy to have done that. Did 2 laps, pretty pleased. Embarrassingly slow to watch back on video, but yeah, thoroughly enjoyed it. Just a nice little evening stroll. There we go. Faster lap than on my bike. This is a view from our balcony. That's the corner that we're just walking down there, is what you can see in the background here. So just watching the sunset over the Pitstop. So the next day was a free day. We just looked at the map and thought, right, let's find somewhere major to head for. Cologne was sort of the nearest city we could actually head for. And yeah, what could we go out and see? Let's just at least see the River Rhine. So just went on a scenic route on the way there. Plenty sort of elevated countryside, really, really pretty to look at. Great weather as well. Excellent roads as always. Nice sweeping bends. Couldn't work out, there's a car in front that was green and white in a Passat estate. It looked like a police car or a doctor's car. Actually looked most like a police car. I was sort of really nervous and hanging back, but after a couple of minutes it absolutely booted it past this truck, so we thought we'd join him. Just these corners are great. Look at the way they just link up, left, right, left. It's just awesome. Excellent riding practice, although still not very good. Scenery was better every time we went over a hill. Something quite distracting. I looked at those lovely brown cows on the left and went into this corner a little bit too fast. Very quiet little villages. We always kind of respect the speed limit in these villages. So on our way through to head for the Rhine, Rob spotted some abandoned old diesel trains on the side of the road, so thought we'd put in and just have a little look, have a clamber about. Nice for a little break, stretch of the legs. Just moving back off to get on with our travels. Heading back through towns. Took a couple of wrong turns here, but I think we're alright. Right, we can see the river on our left here, so we just took a little pedestrianised street and just headed down there. Hope this chap didn't mind too much. And there we have it. The River Rhine.
There we have it.
A group of people seemed to move off as we arrived. It wasn't coincidence. A couple of barges sort of tugging along there, quite good to watch. So no particular purpose for that day, just a really good ride, nice and easy, no agenda. Just head on out, great ride through countryside, and then head back for some dinner. And this evening's meal was another excellent beer in a great glass with a handle and everything. And I had pork schnitzel, which I'm definitely a massive fan of. And this little pub in the town did an excellent job of it. To the extent I had it twice. Not that evening, of course. But look at that, pork schnitzel. So the next day, unfortunately, was pack up, get the panniers on again, refuel, and get riding home. So we had our train time booked at Calais back to Folkestone. So we had a time to work to. I thought we were fairly generous, but we did have to take a couple of wrong turns on the way back. Not helped by the sat-nav getting a little bit confused in some places on the motorways. Fairly sort of back road routes on the way back, but very pleasant to ride on. Again, this is through like the national park piece. More great corners. Not great riding, but great corners. seem to really like these wind farms. There's always a video clip of them somewhere. The speed limit was pretty generous through here. I think we're probably exceeding it a little bit, but it was generous through those. More immaculate towns with the prooding on those bushes. We were running tight on time, as I say. Took a wrong turn through the national parks. Only just enough time to stop for a quick McDonald's on the way back. Another wrong turn on the motorway here, so sat-nav was just messing around. It just wasn't clocking up where we were, so we just had to dither around, slow right down, do a little loop under the motorway and just re-register back on. Bit inconvenient, a little bit worrying, but made it. And right on the motorway, as you near Calais, of course you've got loads of lorries here. You really had to ride quite close together to avoid getting lost or getting chewed up in the traffic. And where you've got sort of 3-4 lanes across, it's quite easy to get separated.
Hang on there.
Anyway, got there in time. Got booked in, got on the train, got set up with a load more bikers who've done the same trick.
I just don't want to get you too close to the one next door. That's brilliant. Man who knows what he's doing. That's lovely.
And it just started to cloud over and start to rain as we began our way back to the UK. No major surprise there.
Don't do anything rude.
So just refuel, get back to reality again. But I mean, it's an amazing experience. I'll definitely go again with a bit more confidence. Not too much confidence because I'm not the sort of person, but I'll definitely go again and try and get around the track a little bit more neatly and not be quite so scared of the rest of the traffic. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers. Bye.